Hi golfers, Nick here from Nick Taylor Golf. It's Friday, so welcome to another lesson on golf tips. This week on golf tips, we're going to talk about the impact position in the golf swing. Probably the most important part of the whole golf swing is what happens at impact. And the best golfers deliver a consistent impact position time and time again. The average golfers, they tend to miss hit shots, open the club face, hit the ground, thin the ball, so they deliver the club inconsistently at impact. So I've got a training aid here, impact bag, smash bag, which we'll be using to help illustrate what we're working on here. So first of all, let's talk about what the worst golfers do. At impact, as they come down, the worst golfers let the club overtake the hands, they sort of scoop at it, encouraging the club to hit the ground before the ball, or the club to hit the ball in the up, so topping the golf ball, thinning the golf ball, so inconsistent contact. Also, if you come through and open the club face like that, so the left wrist is cupping, that opens the club face, adds loft to the shot, and generally results in a left to right ball flight, so a slice. So it's very easy to come in, open the face, hit the ball high, and hit the ball with a slice. The best golfers deliver shaft lean at impact. So if you take this 8-iron for example, say it's got 40 degrees of loft, the best players in the world will deliver this club with probably closer to 30 to 32 degrees of loft at impact. So let's take a look at impact position of the best golfers. So set up, how do they get that shaft lean? Set up, they'll look something like this, so maybe a little bit of weight on the left, hands slightly forward. But impact will look something like that, more shaft lean, hands further forward, more weight on the left, and the lower body turning. So completely different to setup. You can see there, that's the impact position. The idea of the impact bag is to sort of simulate that impact position. So to start with, I've got the bag in between my feet, the corner of the bag here, and to start with, I'm just going to do sort of half swings into the bag. You can see here, wrist is pretty flat, lower body weight is forward and turning. Okay, so a few swings there, just doing half a swing. It's going to build up a little bit more now. So 3/4. Same thing again. Shaft lean, wrist pretty flat, lower body weight forward, turning. Okay, so that's to start with. You can just practice sort of doing half swings, 3/4 swings, and simulating that impact position. Once you've done that a few times, then I'll suggest moving on and just practicing just with one arm to start with. So just the left arm, still get the same feeling with the body. You can see here that wrist is forward, so it's pretty flat, the wrist, maybe even slightly bowed as it comes through. So once you've done that a few times, you can change over and do the right hand. What you'll notice here with the right hand is still bent at impact. So we had the left wrist pretty flat or slightly bowed, but the right one is pretty still bent at this point of impact. If you're flipping, opening the club face, thinning, fatting the golf ball, you're probably doing that too early in the downswing, losing the lag, encouraging the club to sort of bottom out. A good sort of measuring point for where the club is going to bottom out or reach its longest part in the golf swing is when you come down. Once that club gets in line with the left forearm, it's reached its longest part of the arc. So as soon as that club gets anywhere near the ground, it's going to hit it way before the golf ball. So let's do that again. If you're coming down and you let that angle go, you just reach its longest part and you're going to smash the ground here. If not, you're probably going to bend your arms and hit the golf ball. Best golfers won't actually get the shaft lined up with the left forearm until probably just after impact, somewhere here. And that's a good thing with the impact bag. It really encourages that feeling as you come through. Moving on, what you can do is position the bag sort of further forward this time and put it sort of in line with your left foot, and just doing the same thing, sort of 3/4 swings to get the same feel at impact. Okay, once you've done it a few times, it would be quite good if you can hit some balls as well. So just trying to get that same feeling. Okay, that's a pretty good shot. Ball first, then ground. So if you can combine hitting golf balls and hitting the impact bag, it's really going to give you that feel when you practice. I think it's so important when you're practicing. You need to, rather than just trying to feel something, I think if you can actually have something physical there that forces you to do it, and I think that's so good about the impact bag. You have to deliver that club correctly. You're not going to be able to hit it with any force if you're scooping at it. You've got to deliver it with that flat left wrist as you come through. You can make it harder for yourself and place the bag just outside the foot. Same thing. Now I'm really feeling I'm having to use my lower body here to get the club into the right position. Very important when you do this, you don't start moving the upper body towards the target. You just want to use the lower body pushing that forward and keeping the hands forward. So what I like to do is get a feel for that. I'll place the ball sort of in line with my left foot, then I'll hit a few shots. Again, pretty good. Just trying to get that same feel with my body, the same feel with my hands, to sort of simulate that impact position. So if you can, try and get hold of impact bags. I think it's one of the best training aids you can use. I think if you look at the best golfers at impact, they all look pretty similar. They may take a different route to get there, all different types of backswings and follow throughs, but generally at impact you'll be looking at the best golfers with the weight on the left, lower body weight, hands forward as they come through, and I think that's true throughout the best players, and that enables them to strike the golf ball first, then take the ground, and that is one of the key fundamentals in playing good golf. So golfers, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, that really helps me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow me on my other social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.